we're broadcasting from my room, of all places. So this is a little bit of a different stream for me, so I don't know how many people are going to tune into this stream. I don't even know how many people are going to like this stream, but I just wanted to come on here and touch on a couple things that I was going to talk about in a future stream anyway, and also some news around my local fire department and an update to the order books. So I'm going to wait and see how many people join this stream. It's possible nobody will join it, so we'll see how many people join, and yeah, maybe I'll give you a little bit of a room tour. But yeah, we are live right now, so I don't know how many people are going to join. It's about 3:32 right now in Guelph, Ontario. It's a very cold and windy day outside, so therefore I decided to forego the walking and talking stream, and I decided to do the stream from in my house, in my room. So this is something totally new to me. I was a little bit wary about showing off my room and doing streams in my house because I have other people living here, so it was kind of a new step for me, but we're here and we'll see how many people join. Right now we're sitting at 0 viewers, so that's kind of a sad number, but we'll see how many people join. But anyway, I guess I should just get right into it. Guelph Fire Department, which is my local department, put in a tender for a third truck, or an order for a third truck, and they've placed that order with Commercial Emergency Equipment, which is the Pierce dealer for Southern Ontario and about 3 or 4 other provinces in the country. So it's a pretty big deal that they added a third truck to the order books. I don't know when the delivery times are going to be for these trucks. I don't know what they're going to look like, what kind of trucks they're going to be, but yeah, so it happens. I put out a post on Facebook in my Fire EMS group basically asking what the delivery time would be on these trucks and if anybody knew anything about the orders for these trucks, because I really haven't heard much beyond what I've seen on FireWiki. So this is what I have on FireWiki. As you can see, the City of Guelph awarded a contract for 2 new pumpers to a Pierce dealer, commercial truck equipment, and a third pumper has been added for delivery expected a year after the first 2. So that's what I have on that front with the new pumpers for Guelph Fire. I don't know what the date or how long it's going to be till those trucks get delivered. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that they added a third truck to the order books. So we'll stay tuned and see what happens. Hey, Fire Photography, Ontario Fire Buff, NCC, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're streaming from inside my house today, in my room, which is not the best room in the world, but it's certainly a room. This is where I do all my editing and all my stuff, so yeah, but today I wanted to do the stream because this has become a daily part of the schedule, so I did want to incorporate a stream into today's schedule, so that's why we're here. How are you guys doing? How's Ontario Fire Buff and Fire Photography doing? I saw your video, Fire Photography, from that fire on Talbot Street, I guess it was, in St. Thomas there. It was quite the response, quite the fire, actually. And I actually saw it last night on CTV London, and I thought, you know, Fire Photography is going to be filming that, and, you know, I'm sure I'm going to see him there, so it's good to see that you got it on film. I'm doing pretty good. No complaints. A little bit disappointed that the weather didn't hold out, but oh well. It's really windy out there. It's like minus frickin' 10. And then you add in the wind chill, it's more like minus 15. So it's a frigid one out there. And there's blowing snow and it's covered in ice. The frickin' sidewalks are like a skating rink. So it wasn't safe to walk in this weather for me or for my phone. So that's why we're inside today. Good. Buses were canceled for icy roads. Or were they really? I figured they probably would be because yeah, it's pretty fucking icy out there. Actually, I had some driveways I had to shovel today, and luckily I got to them in time and I was able to get the layer of snow off and salt them before they froze over, but they were, like some driveways, they were complete skating rinks because they didn't shovel them in time, so yeah. But I wanted to show you guys a couple things. First of all, I want to see if I can pull up that St. Thomas fire to show, because that was that was something. That was really something, and the response was crazy. So, yeah, I want to show it. I'll see if I can find the article here on CTV News because that's where I saw it originally. But yeah, this is the article for the fire. I don't know if it's going to show the pictures, but it was quite the response. And yeah, I don't know if anybody was injured in that fire. But as you can see here, I don't know if you can read the print, but there's some pictures from Aerial 5 in the bucket. They were up there. I think I did hear that they extricated somebody using the aerial device. I don't know if that's true. Maybe you can answer that for us, fire photography. But I did hear that they did use an aerial device to rescue someone from one of the upper levels. There's some of the St. Thomas fire trucks. I guess that's, what truck is that, fire photography? That's Aerial 5, and then is that the spare? Is that a spare truck? That old Superior? They did. Okay, they did use the aerial to extricate someone. Businesses on the street, including the Lucky Kitchen Buffet and restaurants, Crazy Joe's. Oh, yeah. But, and I think it was in a spare pump 11. Okay, is that the 2004 one? I think they're getting ready to retire that truck. Look at these guys in this picture. They're right up on the frickin' wall putting out the fire. It was crazy. And so yeah, I was actually going to talk about that in this stream today because it was something quite big in the firefighting community. But yeah, that was the two pieces of news. The St. Thomas fire, which was quite something. And then the Guelph Fire Department adding a third truck to their order book. So with that in mind, we'll see, what comes of the new orders for the Pierces for Guelph Fire. And as far as the St. Thomas situation, hopefully everybody's okay. And hopefully they can all get, I think it was an apartment, so hopefully they can all get rehoused pretty quickly. Because sometimes when those fires happen, it's pretty hard to find housing. So best of luck to people. Yes, it was. It will be with the department for a few more years, I believe. Okay, yeah. Actually, that's a pretty old truck, 2004, if that's the year. That's a pretty old truck. Our oldest one is 2003, and it's getting ready to be shipped out. I'm sure probably within the next year or two it'll be gone. So yeah, 2003 is pretty old. Although I did see in Woolwich Township, they're still operating I believe it's a 1986 E1 Hurricane Aerial. That frickin' thing is old, and they're still running as a frontline truck. Heard a couple dogs sadly didn't make it in the fire. Well, that sucks. That's unfortunate. It's always unfortunate when you lose pets. Actually, my grandparents, and I probably shouldn't say this, but it's kind of a personal thing, but my grandparents passed away in a house fire. Before I was born, but they died of smoke inhalation, and they were older at the time, and there was a fire, and they sadly passed away in the fire, which, it's traumatizing for anybody who's experienced it, and obviously if, people die, it's even more unfortunate. So, yeah. Yeah, can be a dangerous world out there. But yeah, for those of you guys who want to see my room, I don't know how many of you guys do, but there was a couple people. This is some of I am kind of a pack rat. I have a lot of junk, so I have a lot of model cars. So this model car I actually got at a truck stop in London a couple years ago. It's a 57 Suburban, and I've never seen a model like it. So I saw this model at the truck stop, and I said, I gotta have this. So I bought it. I actually borrowed some money off someone to buy this because I wanted it so bad. Because I've never seen another model like it. So, as you can see, the hood opens on it. This one over here, 55 Chevy Bel Air for the home hardware. And I really like the gold trim on it. I know it's fake gold, obviously, but I like the gold trim on it. But yeah, it's a neat car, and it's, I believe, 30th anniversary special T model that they sold for home hardware. And yeah, it's a pretty cool model. Odor, scent, freshener. I got a fire truck, Matchbox fire truck. I used to collect a lot of these when I was a kid. This one actually is kind of special. It's got the rubber wheels on it. But I used to collect a shit ton of these when I was a kid. I still have a lot of them from when I was younger, but I don't really use them now. I just keep a few of the special ones The tiny Matchbox fire truck. You also have that too? That's pretty cool. I haven't seen another one like this, so I'm actually surprised that somebody else has it. I don't even remember where I got this, to be honest. I used to get a lot of them. I don't know about you guys, where you guys get your model cars and die-cast fire trucks, but I used to get a lot of mine at Target. Back in the day, Target had a lot of good selection of die-cast Matchbox stuff, and especially Matchbox. They really had a great selection of Matchbox. You have two green ones of that same truck. I have another one of this truck. I think it's a yellow one. It's in my bag of cars. Maybe one day I'll whip it out and show you guys, but I do have a yellow version of that. It's actually an airport rescue truck. This teddy bear up here I won at the Circus in Vegas. So I was playing one of the, if you don't know, Circus has a kids section, and they give out stuffed animals and that. So anyway, I was playing a game, and I won this guy at a Circus game. So anyway, I brought him home with me. This is a Street Patrol award. So I used to be a Street Patrol when I was in elementary school, and I won this in my last year of Street Patrol. This right here is a Coke from the Dominican Republic. So I've been to the Dominican Republic 3 times, and I got this Coke one year, and I brought it home with me. As you can see, a nice Freightliner, or sorry, Peterbilt picture there. I believe that's like a 78 Peterbilt. So yeah, then over here I have charging block. I have like fucking 10 of them things. This thing I got at as a Christmas gift, and the guy who got it for me, I worked for him. He installed Windows, and I helped him on the job sites, and he got me 2 of these. He got me this one, and he got me this one, and gave them to me for Christmas as a Christmas gift. And then over here I have another Matchbox fire truck, a Pierce Dash. I actually just recently cleaned this Pierce Dash, and again, this one is a top mount. It has the rubber wheels on it. I really like these ones with the rubber wheels. I don't know about you guys, fire photography and Ontario Fire, but I really like the rubber wheel Matchbox trucks. And then I have an old, I believe this is a Plymouth or Chrysler 100. I got this as a Christmas gift a few years ago. It's pretty dusty. I haven't cleaned it in a while, but that's the car, Chrysler 300. I don't know do you guys find this entertaining? Let me know in chat. Do you guys like me showing off my cars? Let me know. This I got as a gift when I was 15. This 55 Fairlane Crown Victoria. And I saw this model for a while when I was 15, and I used to collect, and I saw this model, and this particular model really stuck out to me. And I really wanted one, and I couldn't find one. You could only buy one online, and I don't shop online. And one of my friends knew that I really wanted this car, so they got it for me as a birthday gift. And here it sits 6 years later. And it's pink. The one I saw online was purple and white, and this one is a pink and white combo, which I actually like better. So I got this when I was 15. But yeah. Oh, doors open. It's got the glass top, which was a specialty feature in 55 and I believe 56 as well for the Crown Victoria. And it was an option that you could get in real life. And I've actually only seen one car, 155 Fairlane Crown Vic, with that glass top in real life. So they're very rare. And the one I saw was down in Florida. All my hats here. I have a fuck ton of hats. I have more. Dusty old binocular bag. My binoculars here. I usually use these when I go plane spotting. So yeah. Over here, I have a truck clock. I got this at a thrift store. Vegas mug. I collect mugs too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but... And then I should show my patches. Do you guys like fire patches? Let me know in the comments. Any of you guys have fire patches? But yeah, we have some fire patches here. I don't know if you guys are still in the chat. Fire photography or Ontario Fire Buff. Do you guys have fire patches? But I have Toronto Fire Services. I have Guelph Fire Department. I had this is the captain's badge and the deputy chief's. Also the chief wears it as well, the gold trim. I had a regular standard silver trim one that the regular firefighters wear, but I seem to have lost it. So I got this a few years ago in a draw from the fire department. This is my second badge. Sure do. What kind of badges do you have? What departments do you have, fire photography? And then Stephenville. These actually came off a uniform, so I don't know if you guys can see the old uniform they came off of. Stephenville is a city in Newfoundland, and actually, fun fact about Stephenville, during 9/11, when all the planes were being diverted from New York and parts of America, they landed in Stephenville at the airport there. So yeah, this is, and as you can see on the badge, there's a Stephenville, or on the Stephenville badge, there's a airplane, because that's a big part of their history. Second Stephenville badge. Might start collecting some. Yeah, definitely. I would certainly collect them. I'd like to actually get more, but I don't really visit the halls like I used to, so it's not like I can like get them like I used to. But I would certainly like to get more of patches. Then I got a Saugeen Shores fire badge. I used to go up to the cottage with a couple friends up in Saugeen Shores area, and I visited the hall once, and they gave me a patch, and they also gave me a toque, which I've never worn because I don't wear toques, but I like it. And then I got a Boeing 787 flight test patch also, which I got from an Air Canada pilot who was actually on the test flight for the Dreamliner, 787 Dreamliner. So that's my patches. All of them in their glory. I had a couple laminated Guelph police patches. I didn't have the actual patch, but I had some laminated patches. I don't know where those ended up. When I moved out of my dad's, a lot of my collection, my collectible stuff was left behind. London, Toronto, a department from Quebec, military police. You have a military police one? Oh, fuck, that's cool. That's actually really cool, man. And some others that I can't remember. Fair enough. Yeah, this is what I have. Toronto Fire Services, I had a friend whose dad worked for Toronto Fire Department, and he got me these patches. Again, it looks like they were off of a uniform, so... These were fresh. They haven't been put on a uniform, but yeah, so that's kind of my patch collection for those of you guys who are wondering. And another thing, if you see me rolling around, it's because I don't have a chair. So I'm literally sitting on my bed. I have no chair in my room. So I'm literally using my fucking bed as a chair. So, but yeah, so yeah, I don't know what else is going on with you guys. I guess we're 4 days or 3 days away from Christmas Eve, so I don't know how you guys are feeling about that. Are you guys looking forward to Christmas? Yeah, actually, we're Friday, so what are we, 5 days away from Christmas? But anyway, how are you guys feeling about Christmas? Are you guys excited? You guys going anywhere for Christmas? What are you guys doing for the holidays? I'm probably just gonna have a gathering. I might go see my dad. But other than that, not much. I was going to go buffing, but if the weather stays fucking cold like this, I'm not going to be able to buff or rail fan or anything, so... Hopefully the weather warms up, because we did get a bit of a warm spell there. Like, yesterday was 7 degrees, and there was virtually no wind, but today, we have no such luck. Actually, I did a stream yesterday. Oh, we're lagging. Fuck, why are we lagging? Shit. Hold on, let me see if it'll clear up. Okay, we're gonna fix this. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know if we were lagging there, so sorry about that, guys. I feel like whenever the camera's on my face, it seems to lag. When I have the camera on other screens or not facing me, it doesn't seem to be such a problem. Just hanging out with family. I'll see how much buffing I can get in. Oh, fair enough. That's alright. And for those of you guys who are wondering what I use to edit my videos, I use this app right here called Vlo, VLLO, and I can just go on here and make my my videos, my compilations and shit like that. So if like new project, and then I would go into like a photo stream, and I could select my photos. So like here, I can select these guys, and then go to, then I hit the blue arrow, and then I can zoom it to fill. I can go to fit, or I can go to center. So I usually do fill, just because it looks proper. And then I can load the editor, the actual editor itself. I'm not going to actually make a video, but I'll just show you kind of the gist of it. So then I can take multiple videos. I can take multiple videos and combine them. And then down here I can choose which arrows, which transition screen I want to use. So like this, I can go like that. I can choose that screen, or I can choose this screen. There's other screens you can choose as well. But I actually have this app on my phone, and it's a little bit different on my phone than it is on my tablet. I have different screen changers on my tablet than I do on my phone. But yeah, and then once I'm done, I can hit export and export it to my tablet. It's all free of charge. However, on this, there are some screen changers that you do have to pay for, but most of it, everything I use is free. I don't pay for anything to do this YouTube channel. I don't have a nickel invested into this YouTube channel, other than a bit of gas money to go to the airport. I used to use Footplay, now it's CapCut. How is CapCut? I've seen that a lot lately on YouTube, like video ads. Like, I've seen a lot of channels using it. I use Clipchamp and other apps for different things. Clipchamp, I've never heard of that one. I've heard of CapCut. But yeah, what's CapCut like? Do you have to pay for that? Because I heard there's a lot of payware on that CapCut, so that's why I didn't use it. I heard that you have to pay for a lot of shit on there, but maybe it's free, I don't know. Clipchamp, I've never heard of that. Is that like an app you can download? Pretty good, honestly. Well, that's good. I mean, hey, like, you know, that's one thing that, you know, I was worried about when I started doing this, like, long-form content and editing, like, that I would have to start paying to use these apps. But luckily, like this one, Vlo, or VLLO, whatever we're going to call it, I don't have to pay for it. Everything I can do for free. So that makes me really happy, because if you're going to start making content, creators have to pay for every fucking little edit they want to do. I feel like you're going to turn people off from editing and making videos. As you can see here, my background on my tablet is a Guelph police truck, or the Guelph police truck, the marked commercial inspection unit truck. I took that photo at Fountain Street not long after they got it, and I actually filmed a walk around that same day too. So yeah. Clipchamp you can only use for your computer. I believe it's pretty good. I like it. Well, that's good. So do you do a lot of your editing on your computer, or do you use your phone? I guess you would probably use a computer, because you do a lot of camera stuff. And I do a lot of, like, phone stuff. Like, actually 90% of the videos I do are on my phone. Oh, all of it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, all of my work is done on my phone, and I use my tablet the odd time. This old fucking 5th generation iPad. Works like a champ, though. It's a 5th gen iPad, and it works great. My iPhone's an iPhone 7. Antique to most people, but for me it works. And I don't get a new phone every year like most other kids do. I have to kind of enjoy what I got. And I don't want to get a new phone either, to be honest. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to get a new phone every year. I feel like that's, you know, that's too much. Yeah, all of it. Okay, all of it's done on your computer. Fair enough. What kind of computer do you use? Do you have like a PC or a laptop, or what do you use? But yeah, like, let me know what you guys think of this live stream from my room. Do you like it? I mean, do you like me sitting in my room and blabbing on about random stuff? Or do you want me to walk around? Or is it boring? Laptop? Fair enough. Fair enough. Laptop. Do you have like a MacBook, or is it like something else? I used to have a Chromebook, but got rid of it. But yeah, I don't know why. Every time I have the camera on my face, it seems to go laggy. So we'll just go on my tablet here, and I don't know, maybe I'll show you like a generic screen or some shit. Flight Radar 24. Do any of you guys have Flight Radar 24? This app I use all the time. Probably too much. I use it every day. Air Canada. Oh, 737. Max from San Francisco going to Toronto. Oh, look, there's a Singapore. Holy shit, that's a long flight. 16 hours and 24 minutes from Singapore to JFK. But yeah, let me know in chat. Do you guys have any flight tracker apps like FlightAware or Flight Radar 24? You guys like plane spotting? I mean, I do a lot of plane spotting, but I've been doing less, obviously, in the last year. I've only been in the airport twice this year, whereas in other years I would go like 3 or 4 times. So it's kind of been less. I don't know about you guys, if you guys plane spot or whatever. I used to have one when I did plane spotting before YouTube. Where did you plane spot? Did you go to like Toronto, or did you kind of... I know St. Thomas has an airport, so did you go there? I plane spot in Guelph sometimes at our local airport in the summertime. And actually, over the last few years, our local airport's gotten really busy. We've got a lot of flight trainers, and there's a biplane that flies out of there all summer long, so it's a lot busier than it used to be. Hold on, my friend is calling. Fair enough. Take your call. Dude, my phone is getting so freaking hot. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the stream's a little laggy. Let me know, guys, in chat. Do you find the stream laggy, or like what's the deal? Because every time I see it on my phone, like the screen is kind of like seems like it's a little bit laggy. Again, these are amateur streams, so it's no surprise that they will be a little bit laggy. But yeah. So Ontario Firebuff's got a call from his friend. I don't know if Fire Photography, are you still in the chat? Do you ever film like anything on your cell phone? Starts lagging once it's on your face. Okay, well then I'll try to keep it off my face. Because it does that when I walk too. It does that when I walk too, like it'll lag, so I don't know what the deal is. We can just look at Flight Radar 24 if you want. If you guys are cool with that. Yeah, if I don't have my camera. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I think the video you sent me of the Elgin St. Thomas, was that filmed on your phone? I suspect it probably was. Let's check out, I'm going to check out Andrews Air Force Base in Washington. See if there's any military planes. No, no military planes. 8 videos on my channel are from my phone. Holy jeez. Wow. So everything else is camera work. Yes. You know, I actually had a camera not long before I started YouTube. I had a Nikon that I got for Christmas. And I sold it because I never thought I would use it. And I never had a computer, so even if I did want to use it, I don't have anything to like transfer the data or the pictures from. I don't know if you can use a tablet to transfer from your camera, but like I don't have a laptop or a PC, so I feel like even if I did keep the camera and film with it, it probably wouldn't have been that useful to me because I don't have the equipment. But let me know in chat, can you use a tablet to collect camera pictures and videos? I don't know if that's a thing you can do. I know usually you need a computer, so. Omron said hi. Welcome, Omron. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm back. Welcome back, Ontario Firebuff. You might be able to. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I don't actually know like what the deal is with that, if you can do that. But yeah, for anybody in chat who knows, we have a maybe, so that could be something. Is that a Bermuda plane? Oh, it is. I haven't seen a Bermuda Airlines in so long. An E-170, E-190. Oh shit, I didn't even know they had E-190s. But yeah, that's going to Bermuda from New York. 1 hour and 17 minutes remaining on the flight time. Yeah, I did edit on an iPad and sometimes film on it. Oh, do you use your iPad for filming? Cool. I was actually going to use this iPad a little bit more, but I'm not going to. I prefer my phone. The struggle I have is when I film with my phone, I can't put the videos in the monthly comps or any other comps. When you film with your phone. Okay, yeah. I mean, like for me, again, I said I do have the video editor app on my phone and my tablet, but I film exclusively on my phone, like fire trucks and that, responses. So for me, I can just like go to my photo stream and then use that. But since you use a camera for most of your stuff, it's kind of like, I feel like you're more organized. Like your buffing is more organized, like, whereas mine is more amateur. Like, and I don't like to say amateur, but it is amateur. Like my buffing style, like my filming style in general, like whether it's for live streams or, I mean, it's pretty amateur, and it's because I don't want to invest a lot of money in equipment. Like, I feel like, you know, phones nowadays are so good at filming and taking pictures and videos, like, you don't really need a good camera. And, like, I never intended for this to be, like, as frequent and as big as it has gotten, so, like, I probably should have got a camera, but, you know, I'm 2,400 subscribers. I have over 1,000 watch hours. Like, I have over 1,000 videos on my channel as well. Like, I'm not gonna like change the style that I've used for 3.5 years. I feel like after this long, if it's worked, why change it, you know? I don't know what you guys think. Like, let me know what you guys think in chat. Do you like the quality of my videos? Is it good? I know the streams are a little bit funky because, again, they are outside and they are a little bit laggy times, but for those of you who have joined the streams every day, like Fire Photography and Ontario Firebuff, I sincerely appreciate it, and you guys keep me going. I mean, you guys keep me going. If it wasn't for you guys, you know, and a few other like dedicated subscribers, I